Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you're here today because we're diving deep into a topic that is absolutely fundamental to our overall well-being: our gut, liver, and digestive health. Think of these systems as the engine room of your body. When they're running smoothly, you feel amazing, more energy, clearer skin, better mood, you name it. But when they're struggling, it can throw everything off balance. Now, I know the world of health advice can feel overwhelming. It seems like every day there's a new superfood or a complicated diet plan. But today we're cutting through all that noise. We're going to focus on 6 simple, practical, and powerful dietary strategies that you can actually start implementing today. No crazy restrictions, no expensive supplements required. Just real food and smart habits, ready to give your digestive system the love it deserves. Let's get started. Our first strategy is all about harnessing the power of probiotics. You've probably heard this term before, but what does it really mean? Probiotics are the good guys, the friendly bacteria that live in your gut. They play a huge role in everything from breaking down your food to supporting your immune system. When you have a healthy balance of these good bacteria, your digestive system just works better. So, how do we get more of them? It's easier than you think. Fermented foods are your best friends here. Think about delicious creamy yogurt or its tangy cousin, kefir. Both are packed with live cultures. A bowl of yogurt with some berries in the morning. That's a fantastic start to your day. But it doesn't stop there. Have you ever tried kimchi or sauerkraut? These fermented cabbage dishes are not only incredibly flavorful, but also amazing sources of probiotics. You can add them as a side dish to your meals, put them in a sandwich, or even on top of a salad for a zesty kick. Other great options include kombucha, a fizzy fermented tea, and miso, which you can use to make a comforting soup. The key is to introduce these foods into your diet regularly. You don't need a huge amount. A small serving a few times a week can make a real difference. What's one probiotic food you're excited to try this week? Let me know down in the comments. Alright, moving on to our second strategy, and it's a big one. Fiber first. If probiotics are the workers in your gut, think of fiber as their favorite food. Specifically, a type of fiber called prebiotic fiber. This is what nourishes your good gut bacteria, helping them thrive and multiply. A happy, well-fed microbiome is a cornerstone of digestive health. Fiber also does a couple of other crucial jobs. It adds bulk to your stool, which helps keep you regular and prevents constipation. It can also help you feel fuller for longer, which is great for managing weight. So where do we find this magical nutrient? Everywhere in the plant kingdom. We're talking about fruits and vegetables in all their colorful glory. Aim to fill half your plate with them at every meal. Think apples, bananas, berries, broccoli, carrots, and sweet potatoes. The more variety, the better, because different plants provide different types of fiber and nutrients. Then we have whole grains. Instead of white bread or white rice, try switching to whole wheat bread, brown rice, oats, and quinoa. These options retain their natural fiber content, giving you so much more nutritional bang for your buck. Legumes are another fiber powerhouse. Lentils, chickpeas, black beans, these are not only packed with fiber, but also with plant-based protein. Starting your day with a bowl of oatmeal, having a lentil soup for lunch, and enjoying a side of roasted vegetables with dinner is a simple way to hit your fiber goals. Now for strategy number 3, and it's one we often overlook: hydration habits. It sounds so simple, right? Just drink more water. But its impact on your gut, liver, and digestion is profound. Let's break it down. First, for your digestion. Water helps to break down the food you eat, allowing your body to absorb the nutrients more efficiently. It also works hand in hand with fiber. Remember how we just talked about fiber adding bulk? Well, water helps that fiber move smoothly through your digestive tract, preventing traffic jams, if you know what I mean. Without enough water, A high-fiber diet can actually make constipation worse. Now, let's talk about your liver. Your liver is your body's primary detoxification organ. It works tirelessly to filter out toxins from your blood. And what does it need to do this job effectively? Water. Proper hydration ensures that your blood volume is sufficient and flows easily, helping the liver to filter it and flush out waste products through your urine and sweat. When you're dehydrated, you're essentially making your liver work overtime in less than ideal conditions. So, how much water should you be drinking? The old 8 glasses a day rule is a good starting point, but it really depends on your body, your activity level, and even the climate you live in. A great way to check is the color of your urine. You're aiming for a pale, straw-like color. If it's dark, it's a clear sign you need to drink up. Try carrying a reusable water bottle with you throughout the day. It's a simple visual reminder. And if you find plain water boring, try infusing it with lemon, cucumber, or mint for a refreshing twist. Let's move on to strategy number 4, mindful munching. This one isn't about asterisk what asterisk you eat, but asterisk how asterisk you eat. In our fast-paced world, we often eat on the go, in front of a screen, or while rushing to our next task. But this can be a disaster for our digestion. Digestion actually begins in your brain. When you see and smell food, your brain signals your stomach to start producing acid, and your mouth to start producing saliva. This saliva contains enzymes that begin breaking down your food right away. If you're rushing, you're skipping this crucial first step. The next step is chewing. Your grandmother was right when she told you to chew your food properly. Chewing breaks your food down into smaller, more manageable pieces. This reduces the workload on your stomach and intestines. The more you chew, the more surface area is exposed to your digestive enzymes, leading to better nutrient absorption and less bloating or gas. Eating slowly also gives your body time to register that it's full. It takes about 20 minutes for the "I'm full" signal to travel from your stomach to your brain. If you wolf down your meal in 5 minutes, you're likely to overeat before your brain even gets the message. So here's a challenge for you. For your next meal, try to put your fork down between bites. Really taste the food. Notice the textures and flavors. Turn off the TV, put your phone away, and just focus on the act of eating. You might be surprised at how much better you feel afterwards, and you might even find you enjoy your food more. Our 5th strategy is to eat more love your liver foods. We've talked about how important the liver is, so let's give it the specific nutrients it needs to do its job well. Certain foods are particularly supportive of liver function and detoxification pathways. First up, leafy greens. Think spinach, kale, and arugula. These greens are rich in chlorophyll, which can help neutralize toxins and support the liver's natural cleansing processes. They're also loaded with vitamins and minerals. Try adding a handful of spinach to your smoothie, or having a big salad for lunch. Next, we have cruciferous vegetables. This family includes broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and cabbage. These veggies contain compounds that help the liver produce enzymes necessary for detoxification. Roasting them brings out a wonderful sweetness, making them a delicious side dish. And let's not forget about turmeric. This vibrant yellow spice contains an active compound called curcumin, which is a powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant. It's been shown to protect the liver from damage. You can add turmeric to curries, soups, scrambled eggs, or even make a soothing golden milk latte. Pairing it with a pinch of black pepper can significantly increase its absorption. Other liver-loving foods include garlic, beets, citrus fruits, and healthy fats from sources like avocados and olive oil. By incorporating these foods into your diet, you're not just eating a healthy meal. You're actively giving your liver the tools it needs to keep you healthy. Finally, we arrive at strategy number 6. What to reduce. We've focused a lot on what to add in, which I believe is the most positive and sustainable approach. But it's also important to be mindful of the things that can put a strain on our gut, liver, and digestion. The big three culprits are highly processed foods, excessive sugar, and alcohol. Processed foods like fast food, packaged snacks, and sugary drinks are often low in fiber and nutrients but high in unhealthy fats, sugar, and artificial additives. These can disrupt the balance of your gut bacteria and contribute to inflammation. Speaking of sugar, a high-sugar diet can feed the bad bacteria in your gut, leading to an imbalance known as dysbiosis. It also puts a significant strain on your liver, which has to process all that fructose. Over time, this can contribute to serious health issues. And then there's alcohol. While an occasional drink might be fine for some, regular or heavy alcohol consumption is one of the most significant burdens you can place on your liver. The liver has to work incredibly hard to metabolize alcohol, and this process can generate harmful byproducts that damage liver cells. The key here is not about perfection or complete elimination, but about reduction and awareness. It's about making conscious choices. Instead of a sugary soda, could you have sparkling water with lemon? Instead of a processed snack, could you reach for a piece of fruit or a handful of nuts? It's about tipping the balance in favor of foods that nourish you, rather than those that deplete you. So there you have it, 6 practical strategies to support your gut, liver, and digestion. Let's do a quick recap. We talked about adding probiotic-rich foods like yogurt and kimchi. We emphasized getting enough fiber from fruits, veggies, and whole grains. We highlighted the importance of staying hydrated with water. We learned to practice mindful munching by eating slowly and chewing well. We identified liver-loving foods like leafy greens and turmeric. And finally, we talked about reducing our intake of processed foods, sugar, and alcohol. I know this might seem like a lot of information, but please don't feel like you have to change everything overnight. The most powerful changes are the ones that stick. So my final piece of advice is to start small. Pick just one of these strategies to focus on this week. Maybe it's adding a serving of vegetables to your dinner each night. Or maybe it's committing to carrying a water bottle with you. Once that one habit feels natural, you can add another. Health is a journey, not a destination, and every small step you take is a victory for your body. You have the power to feel better, and it starts with the choices you make every day. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful and feel empowered to take control of your digestive health. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Which strategy will you try first? Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.